Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this in one go, so if I stumble over my words going forwards, I apologise in advance. I should also apologise in advance if the quality of this video isn't too great, if there's any lag, anything like that. Sadly, it cannot be helped, and hopefully that's not an issue for you. Today is yet another Eurovision related video, not Junior Eurovision though, because of course that's over for this year. The competition was staged in southern Poland, and Poland won for a second year in a row. If you want to watch my videos about this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest, they're up on my channel. My last video was actually a review and my thoughts of the grand final, so if you're interested, feel free to take a look at that. I've actually been rewatching some of the performances online, Ireland, North Macedonia in particular. Absolutely fantastic. But today it's back to the adult or more grown-up ESC, and specifically Sweden, because earlier today the 28 names in contention for Sweden at Eurovision 2020 were announced. The 60th edition of Melodifestivalen, the Swedish national selection for Eurovision of course, will take place next spring, and I have not seen the list of artists. Now, I want to make this clear. This morning I was hoping that the page that I was looking at would be updated and all of the names would be there and I would be able to film this video this morning, but alas, they did not appear. One or two other websites had the names, but I didn't want to take a look. I thought I'll just film this video this afternoon, which is what I'm doing now. I did see some rumours online yesterday and indeed over the past few weeks, so I'm expecting people like Nana Grunwald, Hannah Firm, Mohombi. I'm expecting people like that in this list. I also do know for sure about one or two names that will be in this list, because this morning sadly I couldn't avoid spoilers, and I will let you know which ones I was aware of when I get to them in this list. So let me just take a look here. Melodifestivalen, of course, it's such a well followed and well loved show, obviously in Sweden where millions tune in to the 6 shows, and next year 1st of February, 8th of February, 15th of February, 22nd of February, 29th of February, and the 7th of March. The hosts are David Sundin, Linnea Henriksson, and Lena Hedlund, who of course competed in Melfest as a musician earlier this year. 28 acts, semi-final 1s in Linköping, semi-final 2 in Gothenburg, semi-final 3 way up in the north in Luleå. There hasn't been a Melfest show there for a number of years, I think. Semi-final 4s in Malmö. The second chance round, for the first time, a Melfest show will be in this location, Eskilstuna, and the final will be in Stockholm at the start of March. So, let me go through the names. If you're Swedish, chances are you'll have heard of 95%, maybe even 100% of these names. Let me know what you think of this lineup, and whether you're from Sweden or not, let me know your thoughts. There will be names here that I'm unfamiliar with, of course. I'll be doing my research over the coming days, listening to music by those particular musicians to see what I think. I need to do that with the Estonian lineup as well, haven't got around to that yet. But anyway, let's take a look, slowly but surely. I'm hoping for a mixture of established names, up-and-comers, complete newcomers, a blend of male and female, hopefully quite a few bands this year, and hopefully we will get a range of genres as well. Pop, rock, R&B, rap, jazz, country, folk, all of it. Let's go through it. This is the very first time I am seeing this list in full. So, the first name here is Albin Jonsson. Now, he's been in Melfest before, once or twice. Last time was a couple of years ago as part of a duo. Robin Stjernberg, who of course represented Sweden in 2013, has co-written this. Livet börjar nu. Live for now, maybe, that's what it translates as. I don't know, doesn't really matter, but it looks as though it's a Swedish language song. Fantastic. We then have Amanda Asa, who I did know would be in this lineup because she was the runner-up on P4 Nesta, some sort of radio show a couple of months ago, so I did know she would be involved here, sort of the wild card entry. Her song is called Late. Don't know anything about her, so I'll look her up later. Hello. Next up is Vem är som oss by Anis Don Demina, who was part of a double act earlier this year. I will be checking out the sort of music that she does away from Melfest, of course. Anna Bergendahl. Hello. Fantastic. Kingdom Come, the name of her song. I'm so glad Anna is back. This is her third Melfest entry. Represented her country in 2010 with my, to date, favourite ESC song out of all of them. This Is My Life. And then she was back earlier this year with Ashes to Ashes, which I also loved. Thrilled. Anna Bergendahl is back. Fantastic. We then have Dotter. She's back. She first competed 2 years ago, was it? Something like that. The song is called Bulletproof, and I liked Dotter's previous entry, so I'm interested to see what Bulletproof will sound like. We then have Pisse och Dräng by Drängarna, who are a rock pop dance band, so something tells me that that might be quite a cheesy number. Jimmy Jansson, who's competed in Melfest as a singer and many times as a songwriter, is back as a songwriter for this song. Elin Benediktsson, I did think she'd be back. She's teamed up with Simon Peyron with a song called Surface. Simon, or Simon, is from Outrigger, who have been in Melfest. They're a metal group. They had a song called Echo several years ago, wasn't it? Interesting. That's an interesting team up there. I'm not really sure what to make of that. We then have Faith Kakembo with Crying Rivers. No idea who that is. Doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. We then have Felix Sandman. Okay, he's back. That's a contender. Boys with Emotions. Might be quite a slow-paced song again, perhaps. He was part of Faux and O, the Foo Conspiracy, of course, who competed a number of years ago, and then he had Every Single Day, was it? Was that the name of the song? He was in Melfest the other year and came close to winning. So he's back. That's a big, big contender right there without even hearing the song. What else have we got? Frida Örn with We Are One. She is an indie pop musician. Looks vaguely familiar. Born in 1979. Okay. We then have Hannah Fern. I did think she'd be back. The song is called Brave. That's a contender. She did well with Liamu earlier this year. She's now gone solo. I did like that song, even though it was very much in the mould of the Chainsmokers. But Hannah Fern is back. That's fantastic. Who else do we have? Jakob Karlberg with Om du tror att jag saknar dig, which has been co-written by Nana Grunwald. Okay. Don't know who he is. Don't know if he's young or old. What does that song translate as? I've no idea. Doesn't really matter. Anyway. Clara Hammarström with Nobody. Okay. Palle Hammarlund. That's an interesting name as part of the songwriters. I think he wrote a Dolly Style song a year or two ago. Anyway, I'm waffling. We then have Linda Bengtzing. She's back with Alla mina sorger. All my something dreams, is it? Not quite sure. But anyway, Linda Bengtzing is a massively successful musician in Melfest. She's never won it, but she's competed so many times, been in the final loads of times, and she's back. This must be, what, her 7th or 8th Melfest entry? Fantastic. We then have Malu Pritz. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I did think she'd be in this. Ballerina. Take a look at that songwriting team. Thomas Gesson, Peter Bostrom, Jimmy Jansson. Fantastic. Malu Pritz with Ballerina. Young, up-and-coming musician. Really liked her song in Melfest earlier this year. She went straight through to the final, of course, which I think a lot of people were unexpecting. Well, not expecting, sorry. But fantastic, fantastic. Really looking forward to hearing that. Take a breath. Stop waffling. Next up, Mariette. Yeah, I did know that she was going to be in this list. Shout It Out is the name of her song. Interesting to see if that's an upbeat song. We then have Mendes. He's back, is he? Well, well, featuring Alvaro Estrella, who had a song called Bedroom in Melfest a number of years ago. Didn't get through the semi-final. Vamos amigos, come on friends, it translates as. Mendes, back again. And of course, he did quite well in the public vote last time. The juries didn't like him, but the public did. Interesting to see how well that song does, and whether it's entirely in Spanish. We then have Mohombi with Winners. Well, it'll be interesting to see if it is the winning entry. I liked his song earlier this year, but it didn't really sound like it was a serious contender to win Melfest. Anyway, moving on, we then have Nana Grunwald. There she is. Carpool Karaoke. Are you serious? That's the name of the song. Is it going to be a jokey one? Possibly. Wow. Okay, Nana is back. Probably not going to win, though. We then have... Oh! OVE with Inga Problem. That's a band then. Male group, possibly. Don't know. We'll do my research. We then have Talking in My Sleep by Paul Ray. Don't know who that is. We have Take a Chance by Robin Bengtsson. He's back. Third Melfest entry, I believe. Constellation Prize, and then the year later, 2017, he won with I Can't Go On. Went to Kiev, finished in the top 5. He's back. That's a contender. Who knows if it's going to be upbeat or slow-paced. What else have we got here? Sonja Aldén, she's back. It's been a number of years. Sluta Aldrig Gå, the name of the song. She's a very good singer. I've liked some of her stuff in the past. Who else have we got? Susie P with Moves. Lots of songwriters for that one. Don't know who it is. We'll look them up. We then have The Mamas with Move. Now, there was a lot of talk about The Mamas being involved with Melfest. There seems to be a lot of attention surrounding them. So, yeah, maybe they're a contender. I don't know. Who else have we got? There can't be many more. We have Miraklemas Tid by Thorsten Flink. He's back. Now, he had Jeg Reiser Mig Igen many years ago. I think it was 2010 or 2011. I know that he's quite a well-known figure in Sweden, quite a controversial figure. There he is. How old is he now? 50-something? 58? I wasn't such a fan of his song last time. It'll be interesting to see what this one is like. Miraklemas Tid. The Miracle's Time? Something like that? No idea. Anyway, he's back. Thomas Gierson has written it. And I wonder how well that will do. I really do. We then have Troubled Waters by Victor Krone, represented Estonia this year, and he's decided to be in the running for Sweden again, which he has tried to do in the past, of course, with Berang Miri, was it? Several years ago. Anyway, Troubled Waters is the name of that song. And then we have Molnljus, Something Light, by William Strid. And I don't think I know who that is. But anyway, that's the lineup. What do I think? Not bad. Let's take a look then. Semi-final 1 in Linköping. Malu, Felix, OVE. I'm not entirely sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. The Mamas, Susie P, Sonja Aldén, and Robin Bengtsson. So without hearing the songs at all, just taking a look at the names, Felix and Robin to go through, Sonja and probably Malu or the Mamas to go through to the second chance round. Semi-final 2. Linda, Dotter, Anna, Thorsten, Clara, Paul and Mendes. I would say Anna and Mendes to go through to the final, and Thorsten and Dotter to go through to the second chance round. Semi-final 3, Faith, Amanda, Albin, Drengana, Mariette, Anis and Mohombi. Mohombi and Mariette to go through automatically. Anis and Albion to go through to the second chance round. Semi-final 4, Hannah, Nana, William, Jakob, Elin and Simon, or Simon, Victor and Frida. I would say Hannah and Elin Benediktsson and Simon Peyron to go through to the final automatically, and Nana and Victor to go through to the second chance round. They usually do put one of the very strongest songs in the fourth semi-final, so who knows, maybe we have the Melfest winner in that semi-final. Anyway, that really was a waffle, and I do apologise for it. I'm just going to take a look at what WeWeBlogs have said about this. Let me know your thoughts. I genuinely am interested. Really interesting lineup there. Very glad to see Anna Bergendahl, Dotter, Hannah Ferm, Malu Pritz I'm very excited about. Robin Bengtsson I'm very happy is back as well. And there does seem to be a lot of up-and-coming names and newcomers there as well. Let me just take a look here. So when it loads up... Okay. OVE are a rap duo. Okay. The Mamas were the backing singers for John Lundvik. Of course they were. I realise now. Susie P is 16. Okay. Maybe this year's Malu Pritz then. What else we got? Thorsten Flink, we know. Clara Hammerström is an equestrienne reality TV star and singer. Paul Ray is a soul pop singer. Okay. Faith Kakembo is an upcoming singer-songwriter. Doesn't say anything else about her, really. Oh, yeah, Drangana. I did read something about them the other day, actually. Who else have we got here? William Strid was on the Swedish version of Idol in 2018. He finished 5th. Jakob Karlberg had a big summer hit in 2015. And Frida Örn has been in Melfest 3 times. I know who it is now. She was part of Cookies and Beans. I didn't mind their stuff in the past. This is her solo debut in Melfest. So there we have it. Let me know your thoughts. Genuinely interested. Apologies for stumbling over my words and maybe the mispronunciation of some of the artists' names there. But roll on Melfest 2020, the 60th edition, I believe it is. Let me just double check that. Yes. And I look forward to hearing the songs, but it won't be for some time yet. I'll be back with another ESC update, what we know so far sort of thing, maybe in a week or two. We do know the Bulgarian musician now, of course, and I'll need to take a look at some of the music that she's released recently. But whenever it will be, I will be back. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this lineup. Genuinely interested. Sorry for waffling, and bye for now.